podcast. Walk with me. Let it ride. That's right. Wanting to be heard in the black man's world, simple, they're complicated, just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities, to wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, Black Male Delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, Black Male Delivery.
Bullshit with people thinking they have a right to act a certain way because of how somebody dresses or the kind of pictures they take.
Right.
That's just ridiculous to me, yo. And it's like, you and I joke about it all the time. We go back and forth with a fake ass debate, man. But no, seriously though, like,
yeah,
come on, man. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you,
bro? There's when people say chivalry is dead, men, a lot of dudes, these young boys I honestly think they feel like motherfuckers owe them something. So their excuses, if you ever notice, niggas' excuses is why you wear that. Why you why you this? It's like, yo, they are like women don't go out just to have fun too. Or because they dress a certain way don't mean that, yo, that shit was meant for us to just jump behind them and grind on their ass.
Any festival you go to, women are wearing these fancy outfits that have thongs. They always have thongs.
Especially those particular festivals. Any Caribbean-based festival.
Yeah, there's thongs and they got the push-up bras on. And mostly, I'm not gonna say all, but mostly all of the ladies have nice figures.
Yeah. And
they dance. I might even say provocatively, they dance sexually.
They just dance. I don't know no dance that's not sexual. You name a dance that's not sexual outside of the two-step.
A two-step could be sexy if a woman do it if she got a nice body. That thing be thanging.
See, all right, there you go. So they're not even dancing sexually. I'm not running all over. A person can be dancing
where that ring light is at, and I'm right here. They can look at me and smile while they dancing, and I can see it. Then I can nod my head and be like, okay, that thing thanging. And I can go about
I just like the aesthetics. A lot of times I just like the aesthetics. I really love seeing a woman just dance, man.
Son, it's like being in a strip club. You don't go, except in the hood. The hood strip club is a little bit.
Right.
You're talking about regular adult entertainment.
Right.
You don't just grab it because the ass is out there. Oh, I see titty. Just grab it.
Right.
In public, it's just crazy to me how people our age be saying stuff like that. But why she got that on? Why is she dancing like that? Why is she taking those kind of pictures? Why is she posting that kind of picture? You know what that mean? And I'm always the guy to be like, no, I don't know. What does that mean?
Bro, me too. Bro, a lot of times, man, I hate to say this. A lot of times, these motherfuckers ain't used to get no pussy at all.
Why? I said that to a dude. I said, bro, you ain't used to being around women, man.
Yeah, that's all. That shit is what it is, man. You let them do what they do, man. I enjoy seeing a woman just be themselves, be a woman. Like, they dancing, they enjoying each other, whole bunch of girls. I ain't about to go jump in the mix like you said prior. I'll wait for that eye contact. You throw me that rhythm, I'm sliding. I'm gonna see what this rhythm is bringing me. You don't throw me no rhythm, I'm sitting and enjoying the view. It looks good. And then, like you were just saying before we went live, motherfuckers just go behind a girl. If I went behind a girl, since it start a dark club, you already know what's gonna happen. They gonna stop unless the song's just vibing and you grooving right. Your dance moves is right with her. And she like, oh shit, this nigga can move. But then she gonna stop. She gonna look at you, or she gonna look at that homegirl that's like literally face to face with her cattle corner. And that homegirl gonna go ahead and rate you real quickly.
Bro, listen, we're a little bit older than this era, but I remember chicks that'll grind on you, don't even look at you.
Yeah.
Grind on the next person.
Yeah.
Grind on the next person. She's just enjoying getting her little grind on. She ain't looking at no man. Then my son, I remember back in the days, my son was telling me chicks was grinding on niggas for like $10.
Whoa.
Yeah, they was grinding to get a little bread for the grind.
Whoa. Yeah, that era I know nothing about.
I was like, what? But so was like, yeah, man, dudes giving girl $10, get the little grind. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Hey, man, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Tuned into episode 73 of the Black Male Podcast. I am TALLSHON. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
Yeah, you're right. It's crazy. 73 episode already. We're knocking these joints out. Man. Yo, man, so I'm not gonna say we got a jam-packed show for you. We just got a show for you today. You know what I mean? Might not be too jammed packed. But yo, I want to ask a question, and this is based off of a couple of videos I've seen. Toxic relationships, bro. Why people seem to not like, you see a toxic relationship and you be like, damn, why shorty don't go? Damn, why dude won't leave, but they just stick around? Why are toxic relationships so intriguing? Because we all been in one. We all been in one.
I mean, some people are attracted by the adventure. Some people, there's some sort of medicinal property within their relationship. The sex might be crazy. Some people just addicted to people like a drug. You know what I mean? Like, you see people fist fight with each other, and then the next day they're happy like nothing happened.
Right.
You can have somebody call you on the phone and tell you how drastic a situation was with their companion, and you ready to get in the car and ride.
Yep.
Next day, they together like nothing happened.
Like nothing happened.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I always was careful if a female friend of mine, cousin or whatever, would tell me about a boyfriend wild and this, not or whatever, because I've experienced, coming to a person's aid and then they're back with the person.
Yeah.
And I've seen women
wonder why we don't defend them like that. Because we'll defend your ass and you'll be right with that man. Or we'll defend your ass so you ready to fight us.
The podcast chick, don't call me white girl, I can't remember her real name. She spoke on a lot of times men getting shot behind this stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
A woman will send you into an ambush. You trying to be hero.
Yup.
You killed.
Laying on the side of the street. Dead.
So, I mean, I've even dealt with women that told me they had these possessive exes and they're trying to get away from them. And as soon as I leave them alone, they go back to this dude that they said was beating their ass and raping them and all of this kind of shit that they were claiming.
Right.
Whether it's true or not, I can't speak on. You know what I mean? Only they know. But I know of people that end up marrying the same person that they said was toxic.
Yeah.
They just get everybody. I think everything's an isolated incident. I think a lot of times we get addicted to things that aren't good for us. Yeah,
I saw that Blueface video.
Yo, nigga, she swung at that nigga, son.
She ain't swing. She black as I.
No, I'm talking about that one she missed. She cocked back and swung.
Oh, yeah. No, she did.
Oh, no, she connected on a bunch of. I'm talking about the video I saw. She swung.
Yeah, she swung. I watched that shit too.
Hey.
Yeah. I watched it before you sent it to me. I was like, oh shit, yeah, I saw this already.
I've never had a woman like hit me. I got smacked one time. I got a DUI. We talked about that. I let her get that. She tried to smack me second time. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
I let my ex-wife slap me twice. I let her
do
it. Like right
she
in recession.
Nah, nigga, you swinging me like that.
You ain't swinging me like that. You ain't hitting me like that. Yeah. Yeah.
But even with him and her, Leslie, he hit her before.
Yep. They stay going at it.
And then they say he offered her $100,000 to leave him alone. How you gotta pay somebody to leave you alone? That sounds stupid.
She didn't though.
But how does somebody just stay there?
Oh,
and I've heard women say that he won't leave me alone.
No, you can leave him alone though. And there's dudes out there, don't get it twisted. Come on, man. We hear cases all the time where a chick break up with a dude and then dude pull up and shoot up everybody.
Yeah, and your dumb ass be up in there trying to get some top. Just stuck. Ain't know what was going on.
Oh, that's only me. I ain't in there.
Yeah, I'm talking your ass. It could be anybody. Could be anybody.
I do not go to females' houses, man. I never did that. That's why I'm never did that.
That's why I'm not a fan of that shit. If I'm rocking with a chick and she never invite me over her crib, I take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Her shit has no stability.
I mean, yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
Me neither. I don't like going to a girl's house no way.
Nah, it's kind of uncomfortable. You know, every time you hear a sound, you just feel funny. And
nigga,
you don't want to fall asleep.
No, young. I did that one. I broke. You know, you always break your rules at least one time. I broke my rule one time, and it was with my ex-wife. I was at her house. Normally, doesn't do that because she just kind of my crib. And it was at the beginning stage. She's been in my crib probably a few times. We had mutual friends, so the kickbacks was always at my spot. You know what I'm saying? And I went to her house. I hear a hard knock at the door. I ain't about to answer that. I looked at her like, and why not? It was her child's father. Bamming at the door. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, why you ain't answer the door? You know, blowing the phone up. I'm like, nigga, I'll go answer the door. What we doing? Like, he yelled, I want to see my kid. She was like,
that bullshit.
Yeah, because it was cap. Because he saw us at the club the night before. So he was one of those dudes that was possessive. So he was used to being able to put his hand out to her and she would just go, right? He put his hand out to her and she ain't move. And then I looked at him like, I said, nigga, she ain't going nowhere. And he's just sitting there with his hand out. He looked at me and then he looked at her. He's like, oh, so you ain't gonna move? She turned around and her homegirl was next to us. And then she went to her homegirl and then stood next to me. And I said, nigga, she ain't going nowhere.
Even with that, people get shot like that?
Exactly. You know, we young, cocky and shit.
No, I'm not saying. We weren't thinking about it back then.
But yeah, young and cocky.
Like what were you really defending at that point?
Nothing really. Nothing really. Goddamn. I probably hit it twice. Nigga. It wasn't really, I don't know what the fuck
I'm saying. Like, what are you defending?
It was more my honor than anything. Like, yo, you ain't moving nothing from around me. You know who I am? You know what I mean? Even my man next to me, he was like, yo, TS, you want me to pop him right quick? Like, you wanted to punch him. I was like, nah, ain't no need for that. He gonna move on and quietly. And we're talking loud, looking at him. My man like, yo, you want me to pop him across his shit? I said, nah, you don't need to do that. He's gonna move on quietly. So, you know, went to our house that night. The next morning, he's hammering at the door. And he just yelling. I said, yo, just answer the door. I'm sitting there looking, but you know, you young, you ain't thinking. In this era, you let he coming in shooting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these kids, like you in the club, you doing that, they shooting the club up.
Nah, they shooting from outside.
Yeah.
No warning.
Just blowing because they upset that they got rejected by their baby mom. I don't know. That's another thing that was weird. That's always been weird to me when I hear these people, man, you mess with my baby mama. And I'm thinking, and you thinking like, you ain't messing with your baby mama. So why you mad at somebody else messing with your child's mother?
Child's mother? You're not even going to see the child.
Word. Like these cats be really upset that you're messing with their baby mom. Or these women mess with my baby father. These bitches can't be around my baby father. Like, yo, y'all stake and claim to each other and y'all don't even fuck with each other. Like, that shit is weird to me, son. Yo, you can have my child's mother. That's why my daughter's mother was mad at me one time because she felt like I was supposed to chase her as she running with some other nigga. Don't give a fuck about that nigga or you. But all I care about is the person we made. Yeah. You can go ahead and go fuck whoever you want.
But if you look at all the toxicity that we were engulfed in, we didn't see it as that.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you're young, damn near everybody's toxic. Like, we don't know what's going on, what's right, what's wrong. And usually the chicks we mess with were toxic, because the ones that weren't toxic, they wasn't giving up no yams yet. They were trying to do good girl stuff, and we wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
We wasn't trying to sit down and watch no TV with Pops in the next room looking through the door and shit. Nah, we want that chick we can take outside by the tree and just, you know what I mean, waka flocka, you know what I mean? Yeah. Shit. You know what I mean? So we wasn't no damn better. We was toxicity receivers.
Fact.
You know what I mean? The drama came with it. You just get older, you know, you can see situations and you walk from it, maneuver away from it. And
yep.
It hasn't changed. Even at our age, it hasn't changed. That shit is still crazy.
Still bad. Yeah. Still bad.
But you can go through the parking lot of any club or whatever, and you see people our age outside still wilding, still fighting, still cursing each other.
That's weird to me. Bro, I'm not fighting nobody, son. We not about to get no boxing match.
Yo, nah, it'd be the women fighting more than us.
You're right.
Yo, I tell women all the time that are single, that's complaining about men. I'm a man, so I could be delusional, but most men I know my age, our age range, they tired.
Yeah.
They don't want to be fighting with no female. They don't mind going out on dates. They don't mind chilling with a lady. Niggas is burnt out. So when they be talking that shit, I'm confused.
I'm confused in mother to do.
I know it's not just the people I know. I only know a small percentage of people our age that's still out here trying to be hoes. Yeah. And the ones I do know that do it, they need to stop because they ain't getting no ass.
I feel like a lot of times, man, not to dismiss them, but I'm about to dismiss them. They be fucking lying like a motherfucker. Like, get the fuck out of here.
You wasn't smashing, son. You wasn't smashing back in the days, bro. And now you fat and your teeth crooked. You ain't doing it now.
Now you complaining. Get the fuck out of here. Motherfucker, bleed that shit. That's straight. Every time I see a chick around our age range get to talking to them, men ain't shit. They still out here being dogs. Nah, fam. You out here chasing them little boys. You chasing them little boys. Or you still chasing them fake dope boys that's our age still thinking they selling packs. You like, man, go sit your lame ass down.
There's so many variables. And then you have some that have had relationships with homeless niggas a couple times. You know what I mean? So they've always had people live with them. Because they've always been the breadwinner, the caregiver, and the fully responsible person.
Them couch pirate things, man.
So they've always had a babysit boyfriend, and they made it seem like it was a good relationship because maybe he paid a couple bills, or maybe he didn't. But he paid bills there because he didn't have to do nothing but give you his money. He had a place to stay. Yeah. But his real time he gave to that side chick. So I'm saying, so now you're basing all the men off of 2 bad decisions you might have made in your life, 2 or 3 bad decisions.
Yeah.
And it's a very common practice.
Well, you know them niggas that sleep on the couch, they're gonna fuck the dog shit out you. Because he don't want to get kicked outside in the rain. I say this to women, friends of mine, even acquaintances all the time. And nobody really wants to hear me when I say this. Men do not ask to move into your home. Oh, y'all let them.
They don't ask that shit. Now, if y'all got something and y'all getting ready to get committed and you have a bigger house, a nicer house, or maybe you live in a certain area, that's different. I'm not talking about that. But a man does not instigate moving into your house. Men don't do that. At
least not none of the men I know.
Unless we need an out.
Yeah.
A nigga that need an out or needs an in because he don't have an out. He just need an in. He need to get in somewhere. Men don't do that.
Yep.
Where did he come from to just move in with you?
Good word. They make it seem like they make it say, "Oh boy, showed up, knock her ass down, and just stayed." Don't just stay.
Whose idea was that? For him to stay? What you told him to move in?
I've had a few women say, like, especially when you get ready to leave, why don't you just stay here with me? We'll just move in together. I'm like, I'll move in. I got my own place. I'm not moving in. I'm not moving in because the day you be tripping and get to talking about this is my crib, my house. Did that shit once again. I broke my cardinal rule. Did that shit one time only. Shorty kicked me out, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Been out here paying the bills. We've been living together for a minute, and then you just kicked me out because you mad at me. I said, "Okay." Then when she come back you can move back in. Nah, I got my own place. No, you only got one time for that shit. One time.
If I do that, that's my wife, bro.
Yeah.
Or she will be my wife very soon.
Right.
No question.
Yeah.
So if I'm living with a woman, don't nobody have that shit confused. She will be my wife.
Right. I'm with you there, brother.
And don't ask me no dumbass questions because that's what it's gonna be. She will be my wife. No more questions.
I'm with you there, bro.
No conversation, no apologies, no explanations.
Yep.
Chicks kill me, man. Every time they have a boyfriend, nigga move in, and they think it has value because they've been with them for X amount of years. You could be with a bum ass nigga for 10 years that never gave a fuck about you. He just ain't had nowhere to stay, and you were comfortable, and you gave him sex every once in a while. Of course, he ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Yo, you know how many women out here, our age, deal with niggas, and when they break up with them, they ain't got nowhere to go?
Yeah.
They staying with a cousin. They staying with an uncle. They ain't even trying to get their own place.
Nope, nowhere near it.
Never had their own place. Only own place they had was living with you.
Hey, man,
then you go from that situation, then you do it again. And then you equate that to men not being shit because you had maybe 2 or 3 bad experiences.
Yep. Exactly. They're always going in the day, we're gonna get blamed for that shit.
Nah, man. But I say this though. When you're having conversations with people, I say people in general, we just need to hear what people say to us.
Right.
Because people say the shit we need to hear all the time. But we don't hear it.
Yeah, we don't listen.
They be telling you.
Yeah.
When they go on foolish ass rants, they telling you.
That's a fact. They are.
Just like all these podcasts we be talking about, the Panda Bears, the delusional madness ones.
Yep.
They out here walking.
Oh yeah. I am starting to get tired of the same rhetoric on every pod, but that you see. But I understand there's a market for it now, man. It's a market for it now. The market is open. Now that Kevin Samuels is gone, it's a bunch of lame ass dudes that swear up and down you could tell that these motherfuckers ain't used to getting nothing. They just really jumped off the porch.
But Kevin Samuels, at least he did study his craft.
Right.
It's just unfortunately the clips that were always shared were the same thing with clips from our show.
Yeah.
They're small clips. But now that he's passed away, everybody wants to show the clips when he was breaking down the statistics and really analyzing the situation.
Yep.
Now you want to show everybody that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That he's gone.
Yep.
He basically got his feelings. People pushed him. Start calling people fat bitches. He started hitting the button with the sound effects. This is my show. You fucking with me? Waka! All kind of things we do it. You got a big dick? You got a big dick? What? I was like, what? Oh,
when I first heard that, I was like, whoa.
He said, you know if you got a big dick or not. I got a big dick.
But he right though. You know if you got one or not.
Son, I would have paused too. Like, wait a minute. Yo, pause, son.
Still not appropriate to ask.
Yeah, son, you wild. I called it on your show and you go, what? Harass me like that?
Feel sexually harassed.
He said, well, how do you rate yourself from 1 to 10?
Right.
Chicks be like, a 9? He said, 9.
9.
He said, how tall are you? He said, about 5'3". How much you weigh? About 190. He was like, whoa.
He was cold with that shit, bro. He was cold. Man. He was cold-blooded with that shit.
Cold-blooded.
He was a different type of brother with that mess, bro. Tell you.
He had a good run.
Nah, he did. He had a great run.
Yeah, the only thing I hate more then that rhetoric is the fact that there's so many supporters of that rhetoric.
Right.
So it's partly maybe they're doing a rhetoric to become popular. Then it's part they're doing a rhetoric because that's really what a lot of people think.
Yeah. No, I think so too.
You know what I'm saying? So it's half and half with that.
Yeah.
Even with the ones we talked about last time, they having a deadbeat argument, dead ass about people commenting and liking pictures. And you thinking people in their 30s are arguing about that? They gotta at least be in their 30s.
Got to be. Gotta be.
If not, they aging like milk.
Man, first of all, I ain't doing all that arguing with nobody, man. But think about this. Think about this though, man. Even with like these guys that talk about this stuff, or even Kevin Samuels side, man. I just once again think it's just a bunch of niggas that just ain't never really dealt with women out, you know, in a real intimate fashion. It's just a bunch of cats just complaining. That's all it is, man. They just be complaining.
It is to a certain degree. I mean, you might have 10% of the people on that topic that really are trying to speak on solutions.
My thing is, when you we act like it's a lot of dudes act like big women ain't been around forever. You just act like they whole Rolodex of women that they dealt with was the most gorgeous body women if they ever dealt with in their fucking life. You know what I mean? They just think that they the most and I be looking like, come on, fam. You're a human. You've gone through times in your life where your body fluctuated. So of course you're gonna go through times with the women that you deal with. Like, I personally don't like the rhetoric of making it seem like big women ain't valuable or this and the third. I think that's
big women got husbands.
Yeah.
Big women got husbands.
And long-term husbands.
Truthfully, big women got husbands and families.
Yep.
So I don't know what they really be talking about.
That's the shit that just bothers me, man. And I'm not trying to pander to big women or small women or anything.
Nah,
like that.
I know.
It's just that it should get corny after a while, man.
I know people personally. Well, that's their preference, dead ass.
Me too.
I had a partner growing up in New York. That's all he liked.
Shit, my little brother. I got another partner, a homeboy that he just love big girls. That's his thing.
I also know a partner in Maryland. He likes skinny women.
Shit, nigga, that's what I prefer.
No,
that's just
skinny.
Me. You know what I mean?
I ain't talking about slim. He likes some skinny.
No, I don't like skinny.
He think Erica too big.
Like a little meat. Like a little
Erica
meat.
Erica might be too big for him.
Hey, that's him. I don't give a fuck what he think.
I'm telling a story about somebody else. You putting yourself in it.
Sad.
You ain't got shit to do with my story.
Don't bring my wife into it.
You brought her into it, and I said what I said.
Shoot.
Bobby Brown always got to go off course. You can't just go with the flow.
My baby, $1.25. That's
small. You all that.
6. I like it. Hey, me personally, I'm a big guy, so two big people running around ain't really fun in my books. Huh? I'm sorry, it just ain't it. It ain't fun. And for me, but to each his own. You know what I mean?
That's never a good topic.
I've dealt with some sizely women that the way their body was structured, that shit was phenomenal. It was gorgeous. The body was structured in a manner that made everything look great. It was proportionate.
It's never a good topic.
No, it isn't. Because everyone is going to find fault in something that you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. A woman can look at our podcast and say whatever they want to say about how you look, how I look, and we're supposed to just listen to that shit.
Bro, I don't subscribe to that. You know, fuck what they think.
No, I don't care, but I'm saying as soon as you criticize a female, it's an issue. You some kind of shaming, or you done did some kind of crazy shit.
As long as you keep that shit over there.
You can't, you know what I'm saying? You really can't even make a comment about nothing.
Because then I'm going to turn into LaShon Samuel.
It's like you could say you like tall, slim women because you're a tall guy.
Yep, I do.
Be some short chick. fuck him.
Fuck your
And you be like,
too. Yeah, fuck
yeah,
your
like,
ass too.
like, well, I ain't said about your ass. Now you can't say midget. Now the small people go mad at you. We're little people.
Fuck them.
Little people.
Whack ass politically correct society. Beyonce just had to go back and take Spaz out of her fucking records that she put out because it's short for spasmatic, which is a trait that someone with autistic or something has. Niggas been saying spaz since we was jits. Now you can't say that.
I've never heard that in my life, what you just said.
I'm dead ass. This is the second artist that had to do it. Lizzo had to do it first. Now Beyonce.
Lizzo. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say spaz. Yep, dead serious. Let me see.
You can't say nothing.
Can't say nothing. No. You can't say nothing no more. It's crazy. Now everything is overly politically correct. Let me see. Spaz is unacceptable. Spaz is an unacceptable term. Trying to see.
I never heard that before.
Yeah.
I'm out the loop.
It is, and it's from the definition of its longer form, spastic. Let me see.
Yeah, I've heard the word spastic before.
Yeah. Can't say shit no more, son. Everybody come up with some fucking, yep, see? Lizzo removes harmful word from song. And that's spaz. Now spaz is an offensive term.
Okay, I'm lost, bro.
Yeah. Said it because it was based on special needs. Spaz. Some views as a derogatory term for spastic. Yep.
Everybody's so, oh man, okay.
Yep, a form of cerebral palsy.
Nobody's making fun of people with cerebral palsy, bro.
Bro, that's like when we used to say retarded. No one is, if I'm like, yo, fam, you retarded.
We
can't use that word.
Man.
Can't even use that shit. You're not even talking about, people with retardation. We're not even talking about them.
We wasn't calling people fags either.
No, we wasn't.
I don't think you a fag. Like, oh man. I get it, man. I mean,
yep.
I guess.
Well, can't say nothing these days.
Hey, keep your lyrics clean. Be creative with your words.
I thought you was. Shit, how more creative can you get?
I'd be lost if they told me spaz. Yeah. Man, Beyonce probably was like, "What? I don't know what."
But I love Beyonce. I think Beyonce used that shit as an excuse to go and take Khalees ass off the project because she took Khalees ass off the project too. Took her clean off that shit.
Man, she probably this bitch talk too much. Fuck.
And I don't blame her. Move her ass right off that shit.
Beyonce has stayed drama free, damn near her whole career.
Damn it. With her dad doing a whole bunch of crazy shit, Jay-Z damn near fucking someone. And she's still Solange always doing something.
Listen, I'm gonna throw this out there. Beyonce is the LeBron James of entertainment, bro.
Oh yeah, she stay out the way, son.
See how you caught that?
She stay out the way, son.
Out the way.
Out the way.
She got mad dirt.
Stay out the way.
I like that. And keep a smile on her face. You ain't gonna find no picture of her mad.
Hell no. Nope.
There's an art to that shit.
Yo,
you ain't got nothing on it. When LeBron be in the club, he be one of his mans and them way in the corner. You don't see him doing nothing.
Nothing.
He handled his business.
Remember when them chicks was following them? He hit the escalator. The escalator supposed to go up. He ran down that shit. Them birds couldn't do nothing with that shit. They thought they was on a fucking conveyor belt. They was stuck. Like,
I like that.
Got up out of there. Nah, yo, we not doing that.
That's how I be moving now, ma.
Yeah,
ain't doing that, ma.
As you should.
Try to tell you, man.
I be doing this right here.
I'm like, nah.
I be dodging the box.
They're like, okay, Papa Smurf. I'm like, all right. Clear on that shit.
I love being married. I ain't got no time for that. I can't be back in the streets.
Yeah, I'm tired of all y'all married niggas. That's all right.
Yeah, man, you say that at least every podcast.
I mean it too. I mean it.
And guess what? We gonna keep rubbing this shit in your non-married ass face.
That's all right though.
Keep rubbing that shit right there.
But I've been in the gym though.
Hey, that's fine.
I've been in the gym.
Been in the gym. Putting 1,000 hours in.
Put that work in. I'm about to be in the game soon.
It ain't work yet.
Put me in, coach. I'm about to be in the game soon. I'm in the gym. I'm tired of the practice squad. I'm in the
gym. We watching you. We watch you as we play the game. Man, he's still trying to figure it out.
That's all right. I'm in the gym now. I'm in the gym.
Jones, how long you been in the league? It'll be 10 years and 2 months, sir.
All right. That's all right. One day it'll all make sense.
10-year vet.
One day it'll all make sense.
It all makes sense. Crazy as hell, man. Yo, next one. Black women abandon TD Jakes, man. How do you abandon their mans?
I mean,
they ain't fucking with TD.
He told them women they raising a bunch of sissies.
No,
they raising women to be men.
He said they too manly out here. That's why the home broken. Y'all too manly.
Okay, let's say you don't agree with what he said.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. You can't disagree with him once in a while?
You know, what you just said earlier, if we say anything about what type of woman we prefer.
Why did he think he was exempt?
It's a problem.
He obviously thought he was exempt from that.
TD Jakes thought he could let women know, hey.
He said of authority too.
It's great that you out here doing what you do. It's great that you out here building your careers. But the reason why y'all still single is because y'all too manly.
You agree with that?
Yes, I do. I actually do agree. I actually do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
I get it.
Yeah, all the way do. They're way too manly. Way too manly. It's too much masculine energy. And the first thing they're gonna say is, well, y'all got too much feminine energy. Nah, no, it's not. No. We talked about this 1,000 times, man. The Me Too movement was never for us. The women's rights movement was never for us. That shit was a white woman thing. That the best way for them to grow numbers was attach it to black women. Black women jumped on there and grew it out. And what did it do? It broke up the black family. But what hasn't it not done for white women? Their white families are still together strong, still thriving. A lot of them still with their husbands. They're growing dramatically. That's like the whole abortion shit. The whole abortion shit was not for us. It wasn't for black people. The problem is the white population is dying out in a dramatic way. And with it dying out, the one way to stop it from dying out is to stop abortions. The problem is this, that they didn't think about. Most of those white babies are gonna be black.
I'm about to say, they having babies with us now.
Yep, that's the problem. That's the one thing they ain't think about. And what they say is, if you got an inch of black in you, you're not Caucasian. So yes, it worked. It stayed working. Problem is, man, and I keep it a buck. Black women sit around and they think that they shit don't stink a lot of times, or they feel like, hey, shit is exempt from them. So now that they feel like shit is exempt from them, when shit like this happens, And then they sit around and have these lame ass conversations. Black men ain't shit. There's no good brothers out here. Or I want a high value man or all this other shit. And it's like, yo, cool. You want all that. But what the fuck are you really bringing to the table, bro? The thing is about that whole conversation about what they bring to the table. Like, really, what are you bringing? Because a lot of us are fine. A lot of us are good. We already like that whole I want a man and not I want to set his appointments. I don't want to do all of this. I want a full, active, grown man. Motherfucker, we've been doing all our own shit. No one asked you to come into the relationship to do none of that shit.
No, where's she getting it? I don't know where so many people get the information.
I'm tired of that conversation, yo. No one has never once asked a woman to come in your life and take up all my appointments, call a doctor. We are a fucking team. So if I'm supposed to do something, I've slipped my mind, your job is to remind me to do it. And then if I ask you, hey, babe, could you just set that appointment for me? Nigga, you can just jump on your phone and do that shit now. You got all my logins. Dog, that's the one thing about I don't see the problem with it. Because it ain't a problem. The problem is motherfuckers feel like they can come in and nobody does nothing. No one does any sharing. No one does any togetherness. Everybody is still their individual selves. Yes, you are your individual self, but once you go into a marriage, you are a fucking team. But nobody know how to play ball. Nobody know how to share the rock. We are a team. Like, they make it seem like dudes jump into marriage and just sit on the couch, don't help with the kids or none of that shit. Don't take up no. It's a few bum asses out there.
There's some bum ass women too, though.
That's what I'm about to say. But I also believe this. You set the tone for what you want to see in your situation. If the tone was set that, yo, he just sit down and wait for his plate to come, he's gonna continue to do that. Dudes and women are gonna put out minimum effort if you come into the game the way that if you continue the game the way that you continue. If I like Erica expect me to do certain things, you know why? Because I've been doing it since day fucking one. I expect her to do certain things because she's been doing it since day one. When it comes to our little ones, I am active. Now, the one thing I don't help out a lot with is homework. You know why? Because a lot of times they just go straight to her. Because I leave from one job and then I'm working on my own shit. So I don't do that. But I'm very active with them. I have those conversations with them, sit down, do this. And they see me cook. They see me do certain shit. They see me work on the yard. They come and help. They see what I do. They know their moms don't take out the trash. It's your job now. That was my job. Now it's no longer my job, except for this morning. I had to go take the trash out. Sean hurt his foot. His foot is in a boot. So I'm not gonna make him pop his ass out there and do it.
I think a lot of people would do themselves a service if they didn't set their relationship compass to everyone else's journeys.
Bro, they making this shit too hard, bro. Relationships ain't this hard, son.
No, but they're, like I said, they're setting their relationship compass to other people's end line of the journey.
Right.
I mean, you're looking at all of the nice pictures when they're smiling. They're on these vacations, on these trips. You're looking at the beautiful family photos. You're looking at maybe the roses he bought for her or the watch that she bought for him.
That's a build.
You don't know the struggles in between there, the sacrifices made to get to that point, or even sometimes the fights in the beginning to get to that freedom at the end.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The hours of one coming home, one leaving.
Yep, this ain't no walk in the park sometimes.
But
this is a full-fledged grown compromise.
I mean, even with that, it's as hard as you make it sometimes too.
That's a fact.
Because if you got the wrong partner, man, I mean, that shit can have you not wanting to come home.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That shit can have you wanting to leave when you know your wife is coming home.
I've been there.
So
I've been there.
We at an age now, though, a lot of people are stuck in their ways, and you're gonna have a lot of seemingly good men that'll be by themselves because they're stuck in a certain way, and you're gonna have a lot of seemingly good women that are stuck in their ways. And when you're stuck in your ways, I mean, you're not going to be compatible to anybody because you're going to find something wrong with everything. One thing I've learned as I got older is we don't really know what we want in a companion until we get that shit. Because then when you get it, you see, damn, I didn't really realize how much I valued that, but I like it.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I love it.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know a woman could make me feel like that shit.
Yeah, that's real.
And I ain't talking about the physical, just like, God damn.
Yeah, yeah. It's what they do, man.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker do shit so crazy, you just be looking at her. She be like, what? You be like, nothing. Just, dang.
Bro, I say this. Erica had both our boys no medicine, no epidural, no nothing. She had them straight natural. And I see the benefits of that. Now think about that. This is something that's coming out of her body that's painful. Push the motherfuckers right on up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know what it feel like, but I watched it before.
Minimum crying. She didn't cry for none of it. Shit, me and her laughed as she pushed LaShon out. They were supposed to come and put a little medicine in her IV, just a little bit, like a little pain meds, like some Tylenol or some shit. The fucking lady forgot to bring it.
You know, sometimes they be lying too.
Yeah.
Because when my son was born, they was telling they were putting medicine in the thing. They wouldn't put it in there.
See?
They kind of gauge, like, somehow they kind of gauge to know when it's like overbearing, they'll put something in there. But they really don't like putting nothing in there, for real.
But then
they'll psych you out.
And they don't like listening to black women.
Damn.
That's why we got to be there to check that shit. I know I did. I mean, I thought I almost lost my wife on the second one. That's why I got a vasectomy. That's exactly why I got a vasectomy, because I didn't want to put my wife through what she went through on our second child. I thought she was gonna die. Like I literally thought I was gonna be a single father.
That's the only justifiable reason I can hear for that, because I told you about that. That
shit don't make you no different, man. I hate when I hear men say that shit. That shit sounds goofy to me, man. Like, that shit don't make no difference. I'm just telling you, it don't make no difference if you go and get a vasectomy. That shit is to me is way more easier and more natural than a woman getting their tubes tied.
I mean, I'm not.
That's the thing. We as men. I'm just saying. I've had this back and forth. I've had this back and forth with men plenty of times. Why she ain't just get a? Why you get a vasectomy? Why did you kill your man?
I'm gonna say none of that. I'm gonna say none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm not trying to have no damn baby. I just don't want to get cut, nigga.
I hear you.
All that shit you talking about, you ain't never heard from me.
Hey, if you shoot in the club,
I'm not having no babies. I'm not having no babies. I'm done.
Yeah.
Better rap. Woman tell me she fertile, I'll be like, what am I do with that?
You know, that shit ain't fun.
Be a freshman in college.
Being in your 40s and 50s and a baby born.
Freshman in college, I'm like 70 years old. Fuck that.
Yep. And you hoping that you can see them be a freshman in college. Shit.
I'm hoping that child don't happen.
Yeah, oh yeah. What you did? But yo, I
love children. So
me too.
Bullshit.
But I don't want them around, man. Yeah, I want them around. Bro, I'm telling you, I had these arguments with dudes like, yo, why you cut your manhood off? I'm like, what? I didn't cut my manhood off. Like, I still got my balls. Like, motherfuckers literally think you're getting your balls cut off.
I'm not, no, come on, that's ignorant.
I'm serious though, niggas.
I'm not looking for put nobody on the spot, but I'm saying, and I hate to use this term, but it's the only way I can put it. How many men of value really have that conversation with you? Usually some corny ass nigga.
Yeah.
Talking about some planting a seed and all that shit. Nigga, you don't need to have no more babies, nigga.
Yeah, broke as hell.
Yeah, you ain't taking care of none of them.
Broke as hell. Because, yo, I remember I was at the barbershop, and this what solidified me doing it, actually really doing it. We was at the barbershop, and my old barber, still good friend of mine, he was like, he brought it up. He said, yo, how many brothers in here? It was early morning, Saturday morning. You know how the barbershop is. That's what I miss about the barbershop with locks. Saturday morning, barbershop full. You know what I'm saying? It's just the guys. You know, it's not one of them hybrid barbershops where you got a salon in it and all that other shit. It's literally just the guys. And my barber asked because he thought about getting a vasectomy, but he's 6 kids in. He's like, bro, I told him plenty of time, bro, you should go clip that shit anyway. All them goddamn kids. He brought it up at the barbershop. He said, oh, how many guys actually had a vasectomy? And these are older gentlemen, every single one of them. I did. And they was like, yo, I did it back in the day where it's a little bit different than it is now with how they actually do the surgery. And they was like, why you ask? I was like, because I'm thinking about doing it. And I said, my wife just had our second child and it was pretty bad. And I don't want to do it again. Like, I don't want to have no more kids. I said, plus, I just don't want any more kids. But I know my pullout game is weaker than Shaq shooting free throws. So, right. And they was like, yo, this is why the benefits. Dude, like, yo, I've been literally 20 years out of vasectomy since I had my vasectomy. The other dude was 15, 10. And then a couple of the younger guys was like, you know what I mean? Like you just said, these brothers are in their careers, supersede their careers, built businesses and all this other shit. Men of value, have something to actually bring to the table conversation-wise. Just like you just asked, these are no men of value asking questions about it like, why would you just give up your manhood and all this other shit? It was like, now I'm still a man. Like,
what they think, you're not going to bust a nut no more?
No. Bro, I've had people ask me that. Do it come out the same? Is it, yes. Do it come out the same? Do you still, yo, motherfucker asked, do you still come? I'm like, yeah. But that's when you realize cats don't know their bodies.
They got smartphones?
You know what I mean? Yeah, but you know,
they're just stupid.
It's easier. To me, it's easier to get information from someone that's already been through it than to just type it up on your phone. Now, it sometimes can make you look stupid, but they ask. And these are younger men at the time. These were younger men at the time, so you let it slide.
The only stupid question is the one you don't ask.
Don't ask, right?
Not really stupid.
But it shocked me to know that we as men don't know that ejaculation comes from another place, from your prostate. And
but they thinking you really getting your balls clipped off. When you say clip.
Yo, hold on a second. What's up, Ma?
Well, good morning, Snip Snip.
I told you to call me that. Good morning, Mother. Mom, I'm doing my podcast, so is this an urgent matter?
I just got a text message about you adding me to your alarm system. What I got to do? Nothing?
No, you ain't got to do nothing. I added you to my alarm system. And then you late getting it because they text you that last night when our alarm went off.
Why y'all alarm went off?
Because Erica went in the garage and the alarm went off. The triggered. That's
Tell Erica, be careful. I can't be racing the Clayton at night.
Don't worry, Mark, because if somebody came in the house, it would have been a crime scene, and then they'd have been taking all my guns. But
bloody.
Yeah, it'd have been disgusting.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that was all. You don't have to do nothing. It just alerting you. We just wanted to make sure we gave someone else another alert in case something happened at the house.
Sure did say active.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right then, Red Lady. Let me go. Let me finish my podcast. Say hi to Trey.
Yeah. Hey, Trey.
How you doing?
He said, how you doing, Ma?
I'm doing well.
All right, Ma. Don't enough for the small talk. We'll talk to you later.
Bye, man.
Bye. That lady crazy, son. She made me sick. Her crazy self. You was gonna catch my alarm mad late.
She ain't right dead already.
She was sleeping, son. She was out. It was like I think like 12 o'clock or something like that. So you know she knocked out. They don't wake up for nothing, bro.
I'm gonna get there one day.
You wanna get there one day?
Go to bed like 11. Get up about 6 a.m.
Yeah, I'm about to play this clip, man, as we get close to wrapping this up because I can't believe it. It's already almost an hour. Can't believe it. We gotta play this clip because your man is wilding. He's from New York, man. That's what y'all New York niggas be doing.
Come on, man. This guy don't count, bro. He don't count,
I can get
man.
past you wanting to be with Nelly.
Sounds like you didn't get past that. I'm just being honest.
Listen. At the time it happens, any man,
Yeah, of course.
is hurt.
Yeah,
The chick you fucking are in love with is with this nigga.
Country grandma.
You wanna hear how I found out?
How you found this?
Only on Drink Chat. It's on the documentary too.
Yeah. How did you find out, sir?
I was at home.
There wasn't no Twitter or Instagram back then.
I was at home. Listen to this shit. This is God wanted me to find out. I was at home. NBA package. I like watching sports. Oh my God, what's this commotion going on in the stadium? We just found out what the commotion is. Nelly has walked in with Ashanti.
Oh, shit. That's your man, son. Straight from New York.
I mean, yeah.
Yo, when is he gonna get over Ashanti, son? He just won't get over Shorty, fam. Yo, certain topics you gotta be like, yo, I pass on that, man. Look, I know I'm on Drink Chaps, but I pass on that one, Nori.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody was prepared for his responses on that. And I didn't see the whole thing. But Nori was probably just clowning him, and then Irv Gotti's pouring out his heart. And Nori's like, wait a minute.
Yo,
you and your feelings for real. Like, what? I'm joking.
Yo, when Nori said
Nori didn't know he was in his feelings like that for real.
It don't look like you got over it.
Yeah. Because he was shocked, like, you and your feelings for real? Like,
is Irv married?
I mean, I don't know if he's still married, but he was. I think he was married at the time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's messy, man.
Oh shit.
Irv kind of messy though.
Yeah. Because when I saw that he made that record for DMX, he would be my dog, you was in my left titty. And that was a shot at Ja Rule. And Ja Rule was like, yeah, you trash for that one. You know what I mean? Like for producing that record. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know Irv produced that record. I knew it was about Ja, but I didn't know he produced that record.
He probably didn't.
You know what I mean?
Put his name on it. He probably didn't produce it. Put his name on it.
No, we not. You know Irv make his beats, man.
No, I don't. Not every time. No, I don't.
Every producer got a young producer up under there that might do some drums.
It's not always been a young producer under him. He has stole shit. People have came out on that.
Why you always do this, bro? Why you always
practice?
Why you
always got to question me like I don't know what the fuck
always
I'm
bringing
about.
negative shit into something like that? Like,
how's that negative? It's a fact.
No one cares about that.
Okay, no one cares because you don't. But when you say something, I got to sit here and listen to that bullshit.
No one cares.
All right. Then why you trying to dispute me then if no one cares? Leave it alone and let it die. You trying to give it legs. You want to debate shit. You can't help yourself. I didn't bring up shit.
You did bring it up.
He said he produced it. And I said maybe he did.
He didn't make the beat.
I said maybe he did. No, I didn't. I said maybe he did. Maybe he didn't.
Okay, maybe he didn't, sir.
Yeah, I know it. Don't tell me you. I sat there with him when he made a beat. Just fuck out of here.
I ain't never like Irv Gotti, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I ain't never like Irv Gotti.
Irv ain't do shit to you, man.
Irv just be doing a whole lot of corny
Murder
shit.
Inc. had a phenomenal run, Shan. Come on, stop it.
No, they did. Nah, I'm still a what the fuck is that? I'm still a Ja Rule fan. Rule, man. Rule would have still been on top if he didn't follow up 50 Cent. If he ain't trying to compete with 50 on doing 50. Like, yo, still make your records. That's what Ross did. That's why I commend Ross. Fifth was going at him. Ross kept making records. And he was making good records. He was like, yo, bro, you're not going to jump. You're not going to push me off my square. I'm still going to make these records.
The bad thing with Ja Rule and I'm not saying this in a derogatory tone, Ja Rule started off with the gangster guy.
Right.
That didn't work.
I did.
When he turned into the songwriting rapper guy, he exploded.
Yep.
So why would you go back to what didn't work? I can see making a record or two here and there.
Right.
Just show you can still spit.
Yep.
But he got to a point where he just started trying to be hard.
Yeah, and it was like,
I'm not gonna say trying to be hard like he's soft or nothing,
right,
but trying to be hard within his music.
Right. So just
some of the most, some of the most gangster niggas make some of the prettiest music.
Bro. All he had to do is stay on his square.
Yo, rest in peace, Heavy D. Heavy D was no sucker.
No, not one at all. But he
made some happy ass music.
He was nigga was happy,
it,
bro.
Happy. We got our own thing. You know what I'm saying?
I used to get it, son. Yeah, I love Heavy D, son.
Shit, and we'll beat your ass.
I heard.
That's what I'm saying. You have a talent. Listen, Ja Rule has a gift.
Yeah.
Anybody that slept on him, just get you a Ja Rule playlist.
Bro.
Title makes it easy for you.
Yeah.
And just play that shit. Just play it.
Rule 336.
With no judgment. With no judgment. Just play it.
Rule 336 from top to bottom was a tough album. Veni Veni Vici, his first project, wasn't a bad album. Tough album.
Ja Rule nice, man.
Then he started just doing that bullshit. To me, he could have kept that hard shit for the Murderers project, like what he did. Do that. That's where you can go spit that shit, but then also put your artist on. When it come to your shit, man, give us that J-Lo shit. Give us that Bobby Brown. And you know I've been wrong. Feels with these. Nigga, that's what we want to hear from you. All that other shit, man, come on, son. We don't care about that.
How you ashamed of singing, and the nigga that made you ashamed of singing is talking shit about you while he's singing.
Why he's singing? Took your whole style, son. Pretty much took your whole style, son.
He even told you a sucker for singing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sing too.
Yeah, he right there.
But I'm gonna be gangster with it. I'm gonna still sing.
And that, I think that's what set 50 apart, because he was still on his street shit.
I mean, Ja wasn't really a street singing thing. He made songs for the ladies, but I mean, he made dope records. He made dope records,
bro. He made dope records. He let 50 take him off his square, because Wankster, that shit rung off, son.
That record was hard,
bro. That shit rung off, son.
I might have been mad too.
You know, you popped up. Like, ugh. I was like, damn, son.
My only thing with hip hop, and I say this loosely, I'm not even looking for a debate or conversation on it. Yo, all these rappers out like they don't like each other. Yo, if y'all want to fight, y'all would fight.
Facts.
Come on, yo.
That's a fact. And this these kids are popping each other.
Bro, if Ja really wanted to fight 50, he would have.
But they did, though. They did. I remember in Atlanta when they fought. I saw that fight. That shit was crazy. I remember in Atlanta when they fought. I remember that shit. Because nigga got stabbed. It wasn't basic. Nigga got stabbed.
Nigga got stabbed with a butter knife.
And shit. And it's funny because I know Black Tie. It's weird. I work for G Unit, but I'm friends with
that's
Black
multiple
Tie.
people. I'm talking about fight.
No, I'm just saying. And I work for
let's
Black
fight.
Tie's home. Yeah. I think but see, the problem is this. I think if Fifth and Ja fought, I honestly think Ja Rule would lose that fight, face-to-face fight. Ja got a better chance of having multiple niggas with him, like he always did.
That's my point.
So you're right.
He didn't want to fight 50 straight up.
Nah.
I ain't saying 50 unbeatable.
Nah,
he don't have average hands though.
No, because he could go to Globe. He was a fighter. He was an amateur boxer.
But I'm saying that means that means you gotta grab him.
Yep. And you ain't about to grab him. Ja Rule ain't about to grab him. Mm-mm.
Ja got a little size on him now, but back then Ja was little nigga.
The little nigga.
You'd have got Hulk smashed.
Fifth would have laughed at you.
They ain't had social media back then though.
No, they did not.
So you could have got away with a little IGM. He just kept it to himself.
Oh no, ain't no such thing as fighting clean. Let me tell y'all right now, at the good age of 41, if you run on me smooth, if I don't shoot you, I am not fighting clean. We ain't running no fair one. You putting your hands up, As soon as you put your hands, I'm kick you right in your balls. And then I'm gonna pick up this brick across the top of your head, so I ain't doing all that. Brick, top of your head after I kicked you in your balls. And if you got it on camera, yo, that's dirty. He kicked him in the balls. So what? Don't come over here with that shit, man. Don't come over here with that shit, yo. I'm not. You ain't about to be motherfuckers out here doing MMA, you know what I mean? Now, he's using hands and feet. I'm kicking you right in your balls.
I was gonna take that jiu-jitsu shit though. However you pronounce that shit.
Oh, you gonna take jiu-jitsu?
Boys Gracie got a school out here in Cary.
Go ahead and take it then.
Nah, man, they break your arm while you training and shit. I ain't fucking with that.
They ain't gonna do that to amateurs. You ain't about to be a professional fighter. You ain't about to go out here and fight now.
Look, man, let me tell you something. Worst thing that can happen, listen, worst thing you can happen, you go to one of them motherfuckers and they like your ass and they train you for real, they gonna fuck you up, bro. It's like boxing. You go to boxing training, I don't want to spar, I just want to train. Nigga can gas you all up. Man, I like your left hook, man. That jab is mean. You spar and try it out. You go out there and get your nose left up.
But you don't realize they break your nose. They break your nose just like that. They break your nose because once you break it and you break it again, it breaks you're not bleeding as much.
Well, I don't want to do that.
See, I used to spar. I did some sparring. That's what
I'm gonna do all that, son. Son, listen. If I get a boxing trainer, I just want to burn body fat. Yeah, that's it. Burn body fat, get some aggression on. If I learn that jiu-jitsu shit, I just want to learn a few takedowns and submission holds. That's it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody trying to fight for real. I just want to diffuse the situation
as quickly as possible.
Yeah, don't be like, oh, we got a tournament next week. No, nigga.
You know how I diffuse the situation.
Yeah,
I'm airing this shit out.
Nah, yeah. See, I can't stand y'all motherfuckers with y'all punk ass gun for me. Y'all some bitches.
Huh?
It's bullshit that I can fuck around. I can fuck around and defend my family.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, they still gonna try to give me a charge.
Shouldn't have did no crime. I ain't do no crimes, nigga.
So you talking that European talk, man. It's the end of the pod right now. I ain't doing that European shit. I don't FaceTime with Europeans, bro. We ain't doing that.
Yo, this the last clip of the day, bro. Last clip, we're gonna end the show.
You on that European talk, man.
We're gonna do this last clip. We're gonna end the show. I'm doing the European conversation, man.
Yeah, I ain't doing that European talk, man.
Let's do no crime, bro.
Oh, man, this is disgusting, man.
I feel like we all have to hear this. Oh, hold on. Now I'm going to have to refresh this.
Why she gotta be
What's the freakiest thing you ever did in your life?
I fucked the guy and his mom.
What? His stepmom?
No, his like birth mother. And she sucked his dick like. Yeah.
How was that?
It was great. Once he looked at her and told her, yo, come do what you do best, it was downhill from there.
Wait, he told his mom, come do what you do best, and
come do what you do best. She started sucking his dick, and then at one point they looked at me and he was like, come suck this dick. And I was like, well, I obliged.
Sucked his dick too.
I just sucked his dick too. We both sucked his dick. Together.
That is
one big happy family.
I like that for you. I ain't gonna lie. What's up?
One, I love that he said, I like that for you. I like that for you. Yo, but it's a deeper conversation to that, even though this is all jokes for right now. It's a lot of these women who raise these kids and deep down, raise these boys, these single moms, deep down, they got infatuation and love for that child because he looked like the nigga that you could not keep or didn't want to be around your ass.
That means you topping them off?
I'm just saying, bro. You just, because we hear it from a fucking, street conversation. This ain't the only time that this has happened.
Of course not. But you felt free enough to do it in front of another person.
Right. But think about it, man. These chicks that be dressing their kids like the dude that they couldn't fucking keep around, or he in jail or something. Dressing it the way they treat these boys. This is my king. He's not your king. He's not your king. No, but I'm saying
they ain't the same as topping them off, though.
But I hear what you're saying, but it's starting off at that level. You starting off at that level where you building this child up to be the man of the house and all this shit. You giving him all these extra admirations, and you secretly, a lot of these women are secretly not just love their child like a mother should love a child that they birth. They're in love with their kid. They're in love with these boys.
Some are a little too touchy-feely to me, man.
That's what I'm saying. Then they do this deviant bullshit. It's no different than these trash-ass men.
Deviant.
You know. It's the one time that your phrase, term actually works.
I gotta hit you with the watch this.
Yo, that gift you sent me is wild, man. But back to it, like, think about it. These guys, that's no different than these men fucking their daughters.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Disgusting shit that we wouldn't think about ever doing. But it's no different than that.
Yeah, I know someone's been through that, yeah.
Think about that. So if men can have those same lustful thoughts for their daughters, you don't think the mom gonna have these same lustful thoughts for their sons? It's a lot of them out there, man.
I've never heard of a situation where a man doing it with his daughter with someone watching.
Of course.
Like this has been verbalized. No, I know. That's what I said. I don't know, but this has been verbalized. That kind of puts it at another level.
Yeah.
Like you both enjoy this deviance, but you're sharing it with this person.
Yeah.
And for it to go down the way she said it went down, they've been doing this for a while.
Wow. Oh yeah. For you to point your mom out and say, "Hey, come do what you good at."
That's different, bro.
And then for her ass to sit there and like, "Oh, I'm gonna join in too."
If she fuck around and get a boyfriend, he probably be wanting to fight that nigga too.
Yeah.
And you wondering why the son don't like your ass.
Yep. Whole time you getting something that he used to get from his mom.
You with his girl.
See? That shit's disgusting, man.
She said you the man of the house now, see?
Yeah, I guess so. That's disgusting.
I can't imagine that shit, bro.
Hell no.
You walk in the house and she doing her son. Like, just turn around and leave, bro. No, man.
Out.
I'm leaving. I'm going somewhere. I don't know where I'm going. I gotta get out of here.
Just imagine that. You having sex with this woman. You pull up at her crib, you know, she forgot you coming through. She already gave you a little key. You walk in and she over there topping her son off. Do you say something? Or do you turn around and exit stage right?
I don't know, bro. That's crazy.
She over there giving him the business.
You out there running a Trish name with her son. Y'all banging the balls. That's crazy.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
He watching you hit his moms. Bro, that's not cool.
Hell no. That shit wild.
I think my soldiers might retreat on that one.
Bro, I'm out, son. I'm out. I ain't even grabbing nothing. If I got anything over there, you can have that.
I don't know. I might have some good stuff over there.
Huh?
I might have some good shit over there. I better come and get that.
Nah, man, I'm cool. You can have that.
Nah.
Y'all good. Y'all good with that one, son.
Certain things I ain't leaving.
You're the little man. He enjoying you. Like I thought I was.
Shit, he ain't little man no more.
Like I thought I was enjoying you.
Shit. She doing shit with him. She wasn't doing with your ass.
Right. Or do you overlook it, leave, go back out, come back in? Hey, anybody home? So they can wrap that shit up.
There's no way I could fuck with that shit, man.
Then she walk over there and try to give you a kiss. You're like, whoa.
Shit.
But
If a chick call you the wrong name, do you stop?
I've never had that happen. I don't know.
I ain't talking about like your wife or nothing like that.
I know what I'm saying, but the chick you mess with, just a chick you kicking with, like, is it someone you dating or you just hitting?
I mean, y'all ain't married, y'all ain't engaged, man.
It depends on the level. I've never had that happen, but it depends on the level of the relationship.
Nah, I'm saying you the side dude. You hitting it and she call you.
Oh, no, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'll be Richard.
This nigga said, why you gotta say my pop's name? That's foul.
Oh shit, my bad, son.
Yeah, this nigga foul.
My bad, son. I never knew your pop's name, son. I know you probably told me, but I ain't really got that. My bad.
My pops and my brother. This dude foul. It's bad business right here.
My bad, bro. Well, I'll be James. I'll be James for the day. Okay.
He said Richard. Oh my God.
My bad. And I'm gonna tell her to keep saying that shit. What it is. That shit again. Because you know what she did? She done call you this nigga that used to hit it that way. Hit that corner pocket the same way. She done had a flashback, and that's all she thought about. So guess what? I'm cool with that flashback. I'm on the side. I don't care about that.
Nah, it don't bother me.
Don't bother me at all. I'm the same nigga. If you got a tramp tat on your back and it's your dude's name, I'm nutting on it.
But just bugged out though. You could tell a woman she did it, and she'd be like, "I didn't do that," and you'd be like, "Yo, I just heard you say that." You didn't say nothing. I said, "Why would I say something while I'm in it?"
I don't give a fuck.
I'm trying to finish my business.
Trying to finish. Okay. But yo, man, we get right in this pod, man. Go ahead and give us some words of wisdom, because there was a few things of shenanigans today. But we need you to give us some positive words of wisdom.
I just want to say to everyone to be thankful, be thankful, be thankful. Be thankful for the things that have left, because they left for a reason. You don't need them anymore. Be thankful for what remains and maintain. And be thankful for everything that represents the now, leading into a positive future, because we're not doing the negative and we're not going backwards. And we're not second guessing what the universe puts in place for us.
That's a fact. That's a good one, sir. That's a good one.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Yo, I'm telling you, that gift you sent, that is about to fly around, son. That is about to fly around.
I was fucking with that waiting on your ass. I'm gonna find this clip.
Yup, you did. That shit is gonna be used, son. But yo, this is Black Male Podcast, episode 73. My name is TALLSHON. TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.